Hey everybody, I'm Chris Daly, and this is a series I'm going to do on podcasting. A recent report came out by Vox Media where they interviewed podcast listeners and came up with some very interesting results. In this series, I'm going to go over one little bit of that report each time. When listeners were surveyed, they talked about the impact podcasters have on the listener's life. 80% agreed that they feel like a friend to other listeners as they listen to a podcast. And that means that builds a tribe. So if you're a podcaster, if you're a coach, or you're whatever it is you do, if you're putting out a podcast, you're building a tribe of like-minded people who know and trust you. Another thing it discovered was 82% of the listeners agree that podcasts have had a positive impact on their life. Wow, you can't say that about any other medium. Television does not have a positive impact on my life. And radio, while yes, music is nice, the DJs, the ads, none of that does anything for me. But podcasters, you connect with those folks. You connect with them because you are literally there in the room with them. Or let me flip it around. They're in your brain with you when you're listening to a podcast. So again, 82% of the listeners say podcasts have had a positive impact on their life. 80% of them feel like friends with other listeners when they listen to the podcast. That is powerful influence. And at the end of the day, influence is what determines whether or not they know, like, and trust you and the message you have. Nobody comes close to the impact that podcasts have on their audience.
To learn more about how Chris can help your company get more customers, call 713-269-4620 or visit us on the web at freshmediaworks.com.